Hello, good afternoon, traders. Welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box. Another day. Today is the 18th of June 2020. Quick update on the market. I'm looking at S&P 500 at the moment, and as expected today to go below the previous day low and come near the 20 moving average on the daily, and you see that kind of bounce from this support here. There's a tiny support. Let's see whether or not it's going to hold. So far, what we did, we'll come back down, come back up 50%. We see a couple of rejection here and we going below the previous day low. Let's see how the session gonna close. In my opinion, I think this is gonna the either stay candlestick like that in the rejection from the this 20 moving average, or we will actually continue down below the 20 moving average today. If that's not the case today, probably tomorrow we'll retest the 20 moving average again for confirmation. If we have breakthrough, come back outside the channel again like we did here, then maybe this possibly is going to be successful breakout. I will continue down. If it's not, we're going to see the price try to hold this level before we actually get close again here, and we'll see momentum back up. If that's the case, we say 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's where it is now. I've been shorting it and I exit my trades. That's why I'm making video now. I finished my day of trading future. So just keep in mind that still risk of sentiment. We have a couple days in a row weaker. They didn't really break a new ground. We're still in the same level. So that's the pattern I'm looking for. Looking for another retest of the 20 moving average, possibly break below it and retesting it again, and we'll continue more lower, at least to this low or maybe below it. If it becomes successful or a failure, we will be trading this as well. 20 moving average will become around here, then we'll confirm that's momentum down. Okay. Yeah, keep disconnecting my mic. Sorry, guys. Okay, moving on to the next. Gold as well going down. You notice that gold is not taking the side of safe haven. Went up and come back down now. Both of them down. S&P 500 and gold. Again, testing 20 moving average. Went up a little bit. Look like it's been rejected here up to this level. It's very interesting level, and that's what really make me a little bit cautious about S&P 500 because we test that level here. That's mean whoever brought from here that exit that position here. As soon as we come to this price level, we see momentum coming back down quickly. But on the other side of the island, we see that 20 moving average holding so far. Let's see how much it's going to hold today. If we break below it, retest and continue down, then possibly we're going to have another leg down here. Then maybe we'll have another leg up. So we have so far trend line. You put your trend line here and see where we're going to go from here. That was a good trade to continue up. As long as it's hold above the 20 moving average, the probability is more momentum up. If we look on the weekly, we're far away from 20 moving average. We test the 20 moving average once after how many weeks? This is the first time here, break out of it, come back retesting the 20 moving average in weekly. Weekly is different. Come back again far, retesting it, come back again, and probably we're gonna retest it again one more time before we actually continue back up. At least 1, 2, 3, if that's the case. Or maybe if we're going to break a little bit further and we have a failure to break high, then we'll come back down again, tumble into the 20 moving average. That's weekly view is different than daily. Daily is in the 20 moving average. Of course, they don't match an exact position, but that's talking about the last 20 candles average price is not going to be the same in every time frame. Every time frame have its own amount of candles. If you don't know about moving average, please do some search about it and you will understand what that means. The last 20 candles and the last 100 candles, the last 200 candles of any time frame you're looking at. And that's automatically changed by changing the time frame. Bitcoin looks weak. Weak momentum is building up. Remember that yesterday we talked about this trend line. We'll have a confirmation to 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we broke below this one, it will be confirmed very well. That's the trend line is actually been holding. So where we can go for the first target, if you trade in this one, if you short, that's your target. You stop loss above this day and you take profit will be below this day. If you enter right now, is a good like 3 to 1, 1, 2, 3, three targets to one. Probably gonna go lower, but before we go lower, probably gonna break failure, try to push back up again, and probably continue that back down to the $8,500. Okay. Oil, see oil flat since yesterday. Inventory was yesterday, and it looks like there's no really big deal going on. Kind of shrinking now. We we passed half of the month now, and we have one more week, possibly. Yeah, so possibly next week we will see some more momentum. Especially tomorrow, we're gonna have a lot of volatility in the market, SP 500, because there's a lot of option. Contract will be expired, and they're all at the same time. So keep in mind that's going to be a lot of volatility, and just don't hold in any losing trade. If you're losing, get out. It was a bad deal. Exit of that bad deal, then re-enter again. Also, we can see here there is a trend line right there. We can of that trend line at the moment. We're still holding this angle. You have to look at all possibility, all the patterns, which one is will suit your trade strategy. Then you should make a decision after you do all of your analysis. We have 1, 2, 3 days in a row we kind of angle down. In my opinion, I think that can break higher. Okay, that can very much break higher because it's like testing it many times and it doesn't really go down. We tested the moving average. Okay, we did test it twice and we bounced from it. Probably we're gonna go sideways here until we actually go one more time below the 20 moving average. Failure, then we'll probably continue back up and more leg down. Something similar to this. Let's see if it's gonna continue or not. All probability I'm talking about the 61 Fibonacci is holding so far. We have one, and that's the second one. I like to see one. This one is a failure as much as this one. The 20 moving average is a confirmation, and you can still trade down the daily that way because you know that we get to a special level, 61% from the bottom, from the top to the bottom, come back retracement 61%, and now it's looked like it's been rejected once, twice, and come back down to moving average hold retracement more than 50, maybe 61% of this move. And what I'm looking for, another momentum down as much as this momentum. So in pips or point, it should be equal to this momentum down if this happen. If it's not, probably gonna break high again, try to do double top, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay. You can go to the low time frame, of course, if you trade oil only. You can do exactly the same analysis on the low time frame. You see that this is the 20 moving average will break above the previous closing or previous swing, and that's where you enter your trade. You leave your stop loss below there, 1 to 1 at least. You exit and you wait for another chance to come back down to the moving average, come back up again. You break the previous swing, like this one here. Previous swing, look like a swing here, come back down, failure to break low. You see that it didn't really close below this one, and that's indicating that it's going to come back up, coming back down now, and this is trading up below the 20 moving average. So what happened here at the moment, we break the previous swing. That was a good trade. Let's see how far that will go. First target, second, third. Okay, maybe we'll come back up here. Very much look like it. We have a head and shoulder as well, so you should make your profit near this levels here. Let's move on daily. Dollar index, as you can see that we're holding here, we're still at the highs. When to come back up and we'll test the 20 moving average, that's your chance to short it. I already exit my trade yesterday. I enter quickly on Euro USD, quick trade with a big lots. I only did like 20 pips down momentum, and I exit after that. I didn't want to continue because I know that it will bounce. Well, it did indeed bounce yesterday. I didn't want to stay and trade again because I hit my target. Close your computer, go away, go enjoy, have a good time with your family or whatever you're doing. Now we're looking for a 20 moving average retest, touch it at least, go above it. And after that, we're probably going to see some back momentum, give you a small retracement, and we'll continue back down if that's the case. So all to do with S&P 500, if it's the SPY, if it's going up, then this is going to go down. If it's going down, this is going to go up, continue. Volatility in the market is very high. Remember, tomorrow is going to be a big deal. So we're going to see a lot of momentum tomorrow. If S&P 500 go down, probably going to see above the 20 moving average, retesting it and continue back up. That could be the case in the next couple of weeks. Okay. As I said you yesterday, I did short it again. I just enter quickly and I exit again, and I pulled back, come back to the close, to the opening of the candle, has been rejected and come back down. So far, we're still inside candle. Inside candle, we still this candle inside the previous candle, so there's no trade zone for me here. There's no breakout confirmation yet. It's in a daily. What I do, I go down to the low time frame. 4 hours so far trading below the 20 moving average, and momentum is nicely coming back down. Especially pound USD, you should trade it with a small target level. Don't go just put your order and leave. If you enter intraday trader, you should only maximum if you trade, because 4 hours is no intraday trader. 4 hours is basically like a weekly trader, because I enter my trade in 4 hours and I'll be looking on a daily. Then if some stuff is changing on the daily, I'll go down to 4 hours and I exit my position. If you trade intraday, probably between 5 and 1 minute trade. I know the spread is big, but you understand the spread, so you go back 15 minutes and you can have good chances here, like this one here right now. Who broke, who come back up, who come down, who broke below this one and come back. You enter here, you have like, let's see, let's assume that you just entered here, you left your stop loss above there. It's 23 pips, 23 pips. Maybe just the spread as well. So 23 pips, one-to-one trade, and you just exit because this is volatility. You can see that if you go to the high time frame, you see that we've been sideways for a while. We're looking for breakout. We have a failure here on 30 minute, many failures. What happened down here? Let's see if it's going to be a failure or continuation. Okay, we keep going up, and after that we'll break out and we'll continue. Probably going to another pullback, and we'll continue back down. It's all to do with S&P 500. Already US market is open, the stock is open, so now the volatility is high. So stay tuned for that. And if we have pull back up here, that's mean S&P 500 is going up, and we have trend line as well. So probably it's coming back to test the trend line before we come near the 20 moving average. Okay. All right. Pound. There was a surprise this morning. They didn't do the change. They didn't change any interest rate. It's still the same as I expected. I told you guys there's not going to be having any changes, and as expected as well, pound going down. He even give you some trade this morning to re-enter here. I did not take that trade. I only shorted pound Aussie. I actually exit my long position and I switch gears last night because I didn't think that it's going to continue. So I don't want to take more risk. So I short pound Aussie. I have no other trade open on Forex except pound Aussie down momentum until we see what's happening next. So we'll come back to the 24 now. We're inside the 24, so probably we broke. That's the first level to support it. Let's see if it's going to hold today. If it's not, today is going to be tomorrow. We'll continue down to the next level, which is the last level I'm looking for, the 22 or 23 handle. Okay. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and like and leave a comment and hit the bell button to receive my notification. And thank you very much for everyone joining the channel. That's very great to see a lot of people coming around and to comment. And I'd like to discuss with me what do you think about trading. If you're new to trading, we have a Telegram group as well. Join the Telegram group. You can message me directly from there as well. And soon I will be uploading my course online on YouTube. I'm trying to organize it now and try to make it more useful and straightforward information. There's no graphic, no all the stuff they do online. I'll be just talking with PowerPoint, quick PowerPoint, and hands-on technical classes and how you identify a good level or potential trade. Right, so moving on. Um, Same goes with yen. So all bound pairs basically going down at the moment after just a spike back up. And I would like to mention something on bound yen. It's not bound yen, isn't it? It's just let go for 1 hour. You see this momentum here? So when they hear the news, there's no changes. Okay, great. Look, the price come back up here to for these guys to exit because they saw that's a great entry. They touch the 20 moving average and they enter positions here, for example. So what they want to do, they come back up here to close their position even. They pump so much money in here to get the price up because that market doesn't move easy, guys. Okay, when the news come in, the market will accelerate quickly in any common orders. There's going to be a lot of orders coming at the same time, so the price will move very quick. Looking for liquidity. Okay, the liquidity was available here. Whoever brought from here, when I exit because that's what is a wrong trade, is not as I expected, and you can see it in momentum come back down, and we go back below the opening of the candle. That's indicating momentum down. Okay, it does nothing to do with S&P 500. It's to do with bound news. So my expectation is it will continue back down since buyer giving up on this candle. You see that buyer gave up on this candle 1 hour. So the following candle will indicate that the momentum will continue. It's just a giving up, and now they realize that a lot of people give up as well, and the buyers is down momentum. So they jump in the market. You see it even from the following hour is complete full candle body, no wick, very tiny, and the following one started losing a little bit of steam, coming back up. Probably we're not going to come above this gap. Probably will continue more lower. So bound yen is a short. I didn't get in it. I was busy with future. I didn't want to get involved yet until see a clear picture. Tomorrow is going to be better day. So what I'm looking for another leg down, come back up, and probably will take it down again. I don't want to particularly trade in pound yen because if S&P 500 want to go up, then pound yen will go up. Okay, because yen has become weaker. So if I try to short here from now, bad idea. You're too late to the party. You should have shorted below this after the news, below this mark, this price or the previous candle low. That's where you enter your position. You exit as soon as the hour finish, or depends what is your strategy is. Right. Uh, Bound Aussie here we go. After the news, I entered Bound Aussie yesterday, and I left it because I know that S&P 500 looks like it wanted to go higher, and also there's a lot of nice momentum coming back down here. For example, this that's the next target, pretty much. I think that's the next target, so I'm gonna hold for that short. If it start to come back down here and show some weakness, also monitoring the S&P 500, then I will be exit my short. I'm not gonna stick around. I lost some money on these pairs. I'm looking to recover it from there. Okay, looks strong momentum coming back down. We broke 3 days, engulfing 3 days, and coming back down here. So let's see what happened here. If it's gonna hold or not. My stop loss just above this day, and I will try to trail it. I did re-enter somewhere around here, I think. And if my stop loss is about 1 to 1 at the moment, I could exit now and I just stay on the side. I will reassess that later after the stream. Let's see how that go. But also, keep in mind, we'll have two strong measure moves here. This has been completed nicely. So what we can see, ABC probably will continue back up. That's another weighted information to S&P 500. If that's the case, Aussie will become weaker, and S&P 500 too will become weaker as a stock. So far, we have a good run, really good run, straightforward. You can see as well one of the stuff I was mentioning before. That's when you see the momentum coming back down. It's very strong momentum down. It doesn't go as much as it go up. It's going up is very a lot of noise, but coming down is very straightforward. One, two waves right there, and the bigger time frame is a big two waves. One, two, and the lower time frame could go one, two, another one, and a small one there too. So you see the market is always moving that way. If you understand how to trade that, you could trade on daily and you relax. You don't have to be stressed. You don't have to trade in 1 minute. You don't watch the market in 1 minute. As long as you know what is your stop loss and take profit, what is your entry level, could be a 20 moving average, and you leave just maybe 200 point. You can take a risk of it, and you target 500 point. Imagine that. More than that. If you wait for another week here, 30 days, 30 days, 30 candles of those, you can make good money. Okay, and pound New Zealand, same goes here. We broke a new low and we broke the trend line, just at the trend line at the moment. Let's see whether or not this is going to hold. We have some failure, break lower, and we'll continue back up. This is coming back down to the same behavior. So let's see what's going to happen. It's going to break through, like what happened with this candle here. It's going to break through, big candle, come back up again, and continuation. But it looks that way. It doesn't really even touch the 20 moving average. We had it here. It's getting stronger, and even here we broke a new swing low, and we really didn't touch the 20 moving average on daily. So I think the New Zealand is strong, and today also because of pound weakness, that's why this pair moving lower. Okay, that pound weakness could be changed tomorrow. So remember, forex market have a very short memory. The whole market have a very short memory. Anyone can come up or tweet or whatever. It would change the market sentiment. Okay, so yeah, just if you want to long it, there's no point for longing it now or shorting it now in a very interesting level. At the breakout is great. You could have short that for 83 pips, and his stop loss will be like above there, for example, 158, but it can go lower, it can go to 250, easy. This pair really move as well, very strong. So stay tuned for that. You don't have to trade it now. It's far away from your entry rules. If you're trading near the 20 moving average, that will be a good rule for you. If you see weakness, you can enter here and you wait for a major move. At least one, hold one. Okay, there's so many ways to trade Forex or any market. They're basically doing the same thing over and over and over. Your job is to identify these patterns, practice it, be comfortable with it. Do not put emotion on it. Okay, so act as a computer or robot, whatever. Just if A, B, C combine, then do trade. If it's not, stay away. That's it. Just do that absolutely emotionless. So don't involve your motion. Try to trade that on demo and exact the same size as you would trade on really money. Don't go $1 million, whatever. Put exact same money you try to allocate for trading, then practice that on demo. Try to improve yourself. You're gonna make mistakes. That's normal, but you have to kind of keep practice and practice until you find yourself you're actually doing it right. Then you actually get to do real trade. Okay. Bound cat as well. You see that momentum? That's a bound weakness. Remember, that's a bound weakness pushed all the way down here. But also remember that is a support down this level. Let's see how this is gonna play. If it's gonna hold or not. For another leg down, give us some retracement and continuation down. If that does happen, I will be shorting it. If it start to go down again, retest this level. The third time we will test that level at this period of time. That's probability is gonna break lower. How this is gonna work? If today give you a pullback here, I would like to see the following day continuation down to break lower. Then I can take it from this level. That'll be fine. I leave my stop loss here, my entry here. At least I'll take 1 to 1 near this level. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks very much for being here, and please subscribe and like and leave a comment if you're new to the channel. And if you're already in the channel, thanks very much for being here, and I hope that I'm helping you to develop your trading career. And all the best. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.